atoll is the big question here. Huh, I wonder why I put that across the top of my own screen. All right, well, I guess you guys are going to have to tell me if this is working or not, because Jamie's not here to tell me if it's working. So you guys get to do that for me. Memphis is drinking some water. They just came in from outside. Oh, it's the biggest yawn ever. Working and it's horizontal. Good. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of weird stuff on my screen. That is kind of strange, but that's okay. I got my computer here so I can actually see what you guys are typing and what you guys are saying. So that shouldn't be a problem. Is my hold on, let me clean this lens for you guys. Is that better? That's a little bit better. It's like somebody licked the camera or something. What's up, Jim? You know, always somebody doing something. So I had kind of sort of wanted to do this outside today, but it's 88 degrees up here. It's crazy how warm it actually is up here today. Eleanor's already been in the pool, and I have a feeling once we're done with this, we'll probably get in the pool. I know everybody's going to go, where's Jamie? Jamie's actually out at Greg's house helping him put the new top on his car. Greg has a I'm going to say it wrong, but I think it's a 1983 Dodge 400 convertible, and the top was kind of like not in the greatest of shape, so he got a new one. So Jamie went out there today to help him put that on. So I'm live streaming just me and the doggos today. Just me and the girls. No roughhousing. Dad said you guys have to behave for me so I can live stream. Can you behave for me while I live stream? Can you be the bestest girl on the planet? You look like you're plotting something. All right, so now that quite a few of you have rolled in, we'll go over the quick intro stuff of what we're doing here. What are we doing? You better stop pushing buttons on my computer. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Basically what we're doing here is we're doing a short little live stream, Q&A, all the things. If you guys are new here, welcome. We're going to the Snow Dogs. This is Memphis. She's 12. This is Kira. She's 6. And this is Eleanor, and she's almost 4 years old. She's currently 3 years old. The way this basically... Really? You're going to squash it for everybody to see. Just squash it. Just squash that. Just squash it. Squash it into pieces. Squash it. So basically, if you're a member, you're... Oh, sorry. Kira, you distracted me? You distracted me while you were squashing your possum toy. So basically, if you guys leave a super chat, so you guys can ask questions in the comments. If you do a super chat, those get highlighted, making it easier for me to see. And of course, I always answer those first. Please don't feel like, you can't get your questions answered. You can leave them. Please don't spam the chat with your questions, because if you do that, you're not going to get your question answered. But we'll go through, we'll answer some questions, we'll talk with you guys. There's a join button at the top. You can join to become a member. There is... Sometimes people will do gifted memberships, and remember, gifted memberships are completely random. Please don't beg for a free membership, because nobody can actually give one to you, because they're completely random. So, but you can always join on your own if you would like to. Hopefully all of that made sense. And with that, I have a member chat from Brittany. It says, it's so much warmer there than Washington. I'm packing shorts and t-shirts. It's supposed to be in the low 60s for the Novi Pet Expo. So I would definitely check the weather before you decide what you're going to pack. But it is supposed to be in the low 60s and then cooler at night. Even frost warnings for that weekend. So definitely won't be as cold as it normally is in December. And then Jordan with the super chat. Thank you very much, Jordan. How did you find out Memphis was deaf? By talking to her and she doesn't respond. I mean, how else do you find out they're deaf? You realize that you talk to them and they don't react. Or things happen and they don't react. That's pretty much how. Like, we went to the vet and we did some stuff there. The vets don't really have a way to test. Like, not like we do with people. There's no way to test to see if your dog is deaf, except for by doing silly things like shutting doors or talking to them or doing things that they would normally react to. And then when they don't react, that's pretty much what happens. Hey, enough. Hey, you promised you weren't going to be crazy. You promised. Speaking of the Novi Pet Expo... The Novi Pet Expo is actually happening next weekend. 1 week from today, we will be in Novi, Michigan. So if you live in and or around the Novi, Michigan area, Take a road trip. We have people that drive all the way up from Alabama and Florida to come see us. Like, take a road trip. Come see us. Come meet the dogs. We'll be there all 3 days. You can come meet the dogs, take pictures. The 2026 calendar will be launching at the show, and then once we get back, I'll get it listed online so that we can have it up for sale and things like that. Rosa, who I will be seeing at the Novi Pet Expo this coming weekend, has gifted 20 memberships. Congratulations to the 20 random people in the comments that have been gifted a membership. Thank you, Rosa, for doing that. Now you guys can go check out some of the members-only videos and posts. Hey, Kira. Kira, you said you were going to be good. Well, I said you were going to be good. Kevin, thank you for the super chat. Hello, Jess, Jamie, Memphis, Kira, and Eleanor. As I said, Jamie's not here. They're probably listening while they're working on the car, but they're not here. Hey! All right, so I did prepare something for this so that I can pay a little bit more attention to you guys and less attention to the craziness of the dogs. Sue also with a member chat, which for some reason, is it not? Hey. Well, oh, it just says nothing. Welcome, pup in training. Okay. Hey, girls. Okay, let's just, Memphis, they're crazy. Let's do it. Okay. So, before I started the live stream, I prepared some bully sticks for the dogs. You want your bully sticks? I know, Sarah, I'm sad we're not going to see you at the Pet Expo. One for you. Hey, would you stop? Would you stop? Take it, Memphis. One for you. One for you. And one for you. Memphis, you're blocking the doorway. Memphis, you gotta go in there. There you go. I was gonna say, go assume your position. You have these all the time. I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna come in here and lay down and eat your bully stick. That's what we're doing. Everybody assumes their position. Memphis usually sits there. Kira usually sits there, and Eleanor sits in the corner. And we're gonna let them have some bully sticks, so maybe that'll be a little bit less crazy while we answer some questions from the chat. See, I did prepare for this. I prepared to make sure that this wasn't going to be as hard and all that fun stuff. Like I said, I kind of planned on doing this outside, but that's just not. It's so hot out there. And they, could have done the pool and all that stuff, but not by myself. I don't want nobody getting hurt. But yeah, Sarah, I'm sad that we're not going to see you at the Pet Expo. I'm in Ireland, and I can't come to the Pet Expo. You can, you just have to fly. Like, you can. We've had people fly in from Germany. We've had people fly in from the UK. We've had people fly in from all over the place. So you can. You kind of got to plan it out because it's a long trip. Where do you get the bully sticks? Same place we have told you guys like 7 bajillion times. No, I'm just kidding. The bully sticks actually are from the same place we get the bully stick holders, from Everchew. So the holders, I don't know if you're new, you've probably never seen them. So these are the holders that we use. See, she's got the bully stick. So the holder, see, there's a little pin in it. I'm not taking it from you. There's a pin in the bottom of you, ma'am. Who do you think you are? Anyway, there's a pin in the bottom of it, and there's a hole drilled into the bottom of the bully stick, so it locks it into those holders. But the bully sticks come from the exact same place as the holders. We get them from Everchew because they already have the holes drilled into them, and it makes it so the dogs can't choke on that last little bit of the bully stick. And we do have a coupon code. I believe it's SnowDogs. If you go to everchew.com and order from there, if you use our coupon code, we do get in a little affiliate kickback from it. But even if you don't use the code, they're an amazing company. The people are amazing. They are also going to be at the Novi Pet Expo. So I'll get to see my friends, lots of my friends at the Novi Pet Expo. But they will be, I think their booth is right next to ours too. So if you come to the Pet Expo and you're interested in those bully sticks, they're going to be right next to us. And you guys should totally check them out and support them because they are amazing people. The girls definitely make me smile. They make me smile too. Fall has started here. Our trees have started changing, but it's hot. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, it's supposed to be pretty hot. There you go. Dan dropped, Jim dropped a link too. Dan dropped the link and the coupon code. Rosa with the member chat. Will you have time this month to do the dog's costume video? So yes, the dog's Halloween costume video, the plan You know what they say about making plans. The plan is to film that video like Monday so that it's going to go up Saturday while we're at the Pet Expo. It's either going to be that or it's going to be a Halloween treat. And then the costume video would go up the next week. So those are like the tentative plans for that. But we do have plans to do a costume video. And I know a lot of you guys have seen the new Halloween merch, which you can find at our spread shop. If you don't know, we do have new Halloween merch. I wonder if I can go grab one of the shirts to show you guys, because one of my shirts just showed up. But if you do want to go grab some of the Halloween merch, I'll go grab one in a second here. You're going to notice that the dogs all have certain costumes on. I actually got them costumes to match that merch. Well, Kira already had her ice princess costume, but do you still give the dogs whimsies? I do. Just not as often as the bully sticks anymore. Half of the boys' costumes have arrived. Second half coming soon. Also, I don't know if I'm going to bring... I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to bring something Halloween themed to the expo for like photos. Probably at least their Halloween collars. Hopefully I can find some cool bows or something while I'm down there. But I'll have to check my bag to see if I have Halloween themed bows for their collars. But I might bring like their fluffy collars and stuff like that. But here, if you guys hold your thoughts for 1 second. I mean, you can comment all you want. Basically, I'm going to leave you right here. Check it out, Memphis and Eleanor. I'm going to go grab that shirt. Oh my goodness, you think I could have made that so much faster, but it was in the laundry hamper, not where I thought it was. Let me flatten it out here for you guys. Memphis, did you hold down the fort? Good job. Eleanor, hold down the fort. Good job. Bring Eleanor's dinosaur mask. I could bring the dinosaur mask. So anyway, if you haven't seen it yet, this is the new Halloween merch. Don't mind my wrinkly shirt. It was going to get washed, but this is the new Halloween merch. Memphis is dressed up. Free hugs! Miss Eleanor and Miss Kira. So that is the new Halloween merch. If you guys want to get it, it's at our Spreadshirt shop. And if you order it now, it should totally get here in time for Halloween. Lots of different designs, cups, mugs, sweaters, t-shirts, all the things in our Spreadshirt shop, which there'll be a link in the comments. Or if you just go to Spreadshirt and search GonetotheSnowDogs, our shop should come up. Or to our Beacons link. Did I get it all? Jordan with the super chat. Will we get a fall color tour through the tunnel of trees this year? No idea. Novi Falls next weekend. I'm supposed to go to a food show on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then I got to go to Novi, and then I don't know what's going on. I got to go to Traverse City the day after I get back. So possibly if I end up going over to Traverse City, we might, but I don't know. But that would be on the vlog channel. How long do the shirts take to arrive? I don't know. You have to go to the website and put it in. It depends on where you live. It depends on which one you choose for shipping. But all of those questions can be answered if you just go to the website and put it in there and then put your address in. It'll give you like an estimated time of arrival. And again, it's a third-party company. I'm not shipping the shirts. So that's why I don't actually know. I hope that made sense. Memphis and Eleanor ASMR munching sticks. Yeah, they're munching their bully sticks. I should have grabbed my little mini microphone. Here you go. We'll get up close, Kira. Good stuff. Say, Mom, it's not ASMR if you talk through it. You're correct. But I don't have my little mini microphone, so I don't even know how much ASMR and y'all are getting anyway. Nick with the member chat. Hi, everyone. You guys are the best. I love you guys, the girls. As always, the girls are so adorable, too. Oh, thank you. Are you guys going to the Pet Expo in Virginia? Yes. We talked about that on the vlog channel. I don't know if I've talked about it on here, and I don't have the event listed on our Facebook page yet, but yes, I've already booked the Airbnb for Virginia. We are coming back to the Super Pet Expo in Virginia. We are not doing the Super Pet Expo in New Jersey, sadly, because it falls at just the time of the year it falls makes it really, really hard for us to be there. The first year we went there, they were both held in March. So like the New Jersey Pet Expo, and then 2 weeks later, the Virginia Expo happened. And that kind of worked out because it was a warm year. We didn't have to worry about snow, that type of thing. But the New Jersey one's a little bit harder for us to get to because it's held the first weekend in January. So we are doing the Virginia Pet Expo. We're already signed up. Barring anything crazy, we will be there. The other thing I want to let you guys know, if you go to the Spreadshirt shop, there is actually 2 other Halloween designs there as well. There was 3 new designs for Halloween done this year, so there's a couple cool ones that you can choose from. Instead of only the one that I showed you, because that was the one that showed up. I ordered more, but that's the one that showed up so far. So yeah, I started looking for hotels for Chantilly next year. Can't wait to something the puppy pets. Yes, need puppy pets. Yes, I got it. Don't mention snow. I mean, that's kind of impossible considering it's in our name. Like, we're the Snow Dogs, so of course we're going to mention snow. Which out of all 6 of the dogs was the most vocal? Oakley was the loudest. I still think Shelby was the most vocal out of all of them. If you guys aren't following us on our vlog channel, which I know 90% of you in the chat are, it's youtube.com/snowdogsvlogs. There's a video coming up where one just went up where Kira was pretty vocal, but there's another one coming up where I caught her being vocal again. I'm trying to catch it more on camera because you guys don't see her in her back talk as much as everybody else. Because Kira tends to back talk until I turn a camera on, and then she's like, no, not doing it. I'm not performing for your happiness. So I don't always catch her giving the back talk, but the past few days I've actually got a couple clips of her giving us the back talk, because that's how she is. Dun, 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 dun. Are you doing the Victoria Pet Expo? I am hoping that is going to happen. We want to make that trip again. We want to do the Victoria Pet Expo, which happens out in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. We didn't make it this year because most of you guys know my sister-in-law passed away, so there was a lot going on during that time of the year. She passed away in late March, but we didn't feel right just leaving 2 weeks later to go out there. So we're hoping to make it this year. Actually, I need to email her and talk to her about that. We're hoping to do that this year. It all depends on Memphis. Right now, Memphis is doing great. I think she's going to be fine for travel, like the Novi Pet Expo. She's going to be fine for. The travel shouldn't be hard on her, stuff like that. Driving all the way to Victoria is a lot. Like, it's a lot. We spend a lot of time in the car. So it just really depends how we want to break up the trip. Jamie and I were kind of already talking about it, and we're like, if we break it up and make it take a little bit longer to get there and a little bit longer to get home, that would make it easier for Memphis. We don't like to drive more than 8 hours in one day with Memphis in the car. Some of those drives when we went to Victoria the first time, we did like 12-hour days, and that was a lot on all of us, especially Memphis. But we usually make the back of the Jeep pretty comfortable, like with the dog beds and stuff, so nobody's getting sore. And sometimes it takes a long time because we have to get out. We have to let them go, get out, go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, just like we do. We don't need to sit for that long either. So we're hoping to make that trip. That was a super fun trip. That was honestly one of my favorite trips that we've ever taken. Between that one and the one we took when we went out to LA to do the expo out there, and then we drove up into Washington and drove back across, by far one of my favorite. Those two trips were my favorite trips. So, and then like I said, it's 87 in Traverse City, Michigan right now. Yeah, it was 88 here when I was outside just a little bit ago. It's crazy. So anyway, long story short, we are hoping to make it to the Victoria Pet Expo. I was hoping to make it to the Pittsburgh Pet Expo this year, but I'm going to have to talk to them and figure that out maybe for next year, because I think the Pittsburgh Pet Expo is the second weekend in November. And we just have so much that goes on in October. Like, I could do it. It's getting everybody else on board to do it that is the hardest part. Like, I'm the crazy person that's just like, let's go do everything. And who cares if we're tired? But in reality, like, we can't wear ourselves out like that. I mean, we can, but we probably shouldn't. The Vancouver trip was my favorite to watch. That was such a fun trip. I'm really hoping to do that again. I really, really am. We've been to the West Coast. Can you come to the West Coast? We've been to the West Coast. If you know of a pet expo out there that would love to have us, reach out to them. And if we can find somebody to sponsor the trip, we would love to make it out there again. But when I've looked for pet expos out there, there's not as many out there. Like, I mean, Victoria is the West Coast. It's just in Canada. We did have a lot of people from the Washington area that came up to see us when we were up there, which I thought was awesome. That was really cool. Nikki with the super chat. Yeehaw. So yeah, that would be cool. I would love to meet you if you end up coming through the Washington State area. Yeah, so we wouldn't be doing an event in Washington unless there was a pet expo there, so the event would still be in Canada, which is, I know, kind of sucks, but kind of is what it is. That's the way it's done. Yes, come see us in Pittsburgh. Dan can go to a Pens game. It would be nice to do the Pittsburgh Pet Expo, but like I said, it's a lot on everybody to... Because I think the Pittsburgh room, maybe you know, I think the Pittsburgh Pet Expo is in November, if I remember, but I'm not 100% sure. Is Eric Memphis' favorite person? I think Memphis loves everybody. Yeah, she pretty much loves everybody. Am I late? I mean, you're not late. Will you decorate for Halloween soon? It's on my list. I wanted to have it done yesterday. Didn't happen. And Jamie and I were talking about working on that tomorrow. Monday, I'm supposed to be leaving for a food show, but I don't know if I'm going. I haven't decided yet. There's so much stuff going on. We will decorate for Halloween. I just don't know when. Memphis, are you frustrated already? You got it, girl. You got it. You got this. She's like, I'm just chewing. I guess we could focus on Kira for a minute here. Look how cute she is chewing on hers. Looks like she's taking a nap. She's like, I'm taking a nap and chewing at the same time. We will never, ever fly our dogs in cargo. So I know a lot of people are like, come overseas, come to Europe, come to here, come to there. 10,000 times easier for you guys to save up for a plane ticket and fly over here. And I know that sucks, but I cannot put my 3 dogs in cargo. And if you know anything about traveling overseas with dogs, it is an absolute nightmare. There are so many things that have to be done to be able to go overseas with your dogs. The health checks, the quarantines, it is a lot. It would probably cost us, if we used a courier service to get the dogs over there safely, which again, I wouldn't do, it would probably cost us about $10,000 to get the dogs over there, which is crazy to me. But that would be if I wanted to do it right and make sure that they were taken care of, they were transported properly, all of those things. It's just not, unfortunately, it's not feasible. I wish it was. I really do. But, you know, like I said, we have had people that have flown from the UK, they've flown from Germany, they've flown from all over the place to come see the dogs. So I know that that's not something everybody can do. I'm not saying like, oh, you just fly here, that's easier. I know that that's not easier, like money-wise. Like, it's expensive no matter what for you guys to fly over here. Plus you have to have passport, all of that stuff. But it's a goal you can maybe work for. I love you guys. I wish we could come over there. Like Jamie and I could come without the dogs and bring little cardboard cutouts, but I don't think you guys would want that. So yeah, I don't know. What else was I gonna say? The Pittsburgh Pet Expo is November 7th through the 9th. Yeah, I mean, it's not unreasonable. Because Halloween would be over. It's not unreasonable, but now it's like kind of short notice for letting you guys know we're going to be there. I'll probably reach out to them again because that is a show that I want to do. But maybe it'll be on the list for next year. Maybe. We'll see. It's just interesting because expos usually fall like in the spring and in the fall. And we're so busy in the fall. And then in the spring, it can be hard because if it's too early in the spring, it's hard for us to travel. You know, because we just don't know. We're up in northern Michigan, so if we're going to get snow and ice, it's hard to drive. If that makes sense. If you're paying for the private airplanes, yeah, if you guys want to pay for a private airplane, we would totally fly over there with the dogs. No, I mean, that would be kind of cool. Could you imagine that content? Taking my dogs on a private jet flight to the UK. That would be crazy cool. I don't think it would happen, but it would be crazy cool. But yeah, like basically, I know everybody wants us to come everywhere. I wish we could do a tour. I wish we were big enough to be able to just do our own tour. which I think would be amazing, where like we could just come and do like mini meet and greets on our own without having to have an expo, and we could just travel. But it's just that's not currently something that we can do, not currently something in the cards. Which is why we try to let you guys know where we'll be as soon as we find out, because then you guys can hopefully plan and like come see us where we are. I wish everybody could come meet the dogs in person. Like, I wish that could happen. I really do. But I can't be everywhere all the time. Kira's really going after that treat. Yeah, she is. But if there is a pet expo in or around where you live and you want to try to get us there, reach out to them and have them reach out to us. That's how we found out about the Super Pet Expos. Enough of you guys reached out multiple times, and then the director of that expo reached out to us and was like, I have people asking for you to come to my show. Can you come to my show? So, we worked something out so we could come to their show, and that's kind of the way we would do it. A tour would be great, but sadly would cost money. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, the expos cost money to get in at the door. I don't know what they are, like $10 or something to get in at the door. We would have to charge, like whatever, $10, $20 for a ticket for you guys to be able to come meet the dogs. So there would be like it would be a lot. We'd have to have, we have the RV, so we could do that, but then, we'd have to have people there to help us, so we'd have more employees we have to play, you have to have security, you have to do all kinds of crazy things, so yeah, it would be a lot. But hey, we can dream, can't we? Maybe one day. You never know. Could happen. But other than that, the expos are usually the way we do it. Hope to meet you and the pups one day. Just have a big list of things I want to do and see. I have a big list of things I want to do and see as well. There is nothing wrong with that. Because we should all go see things. Definitely go see the things. Oh my goodness. Kira, did you finish yours already? And I see Eleanor's just about done with hers, and I can see you're just about done with yours. Memphis is getting there. She's getting there. She's like, I am almost done with mine. But yes, Memphis and Kira over here. I thought I saw somebody say, where's Memphis and Eleanor? I think I just said Kira. Memphis and Eleanor are over there. Kira is over here. Over here. My phone, for some reason, is not loading the chat at all, which is weird. But, yeah. My 7-year-old, gonna be 8-year-old this month, has... Wait. What? My 7-year-old... I'm assuming you mean your dog. Has 2 warts on the back of her neck and 1 by her shoulder blades. The vet said they're not harmful. Should we get a second opinion? I mean, that's up to you. If you don't trust your vet, then get a second opinion. That would be... F. Vanth, I think I already explained it like 20 times how expensive it is to fly overseas with a dog. Jamie doesn't have a dog. Sherpa's dad doesn't have a dog anymore. And Jody doesn't have a dog. So they could fly without dogs, but... Yeah, I don't think that is something either of them would want to do. Again, it's really, really, really expensive. But like I said, they don't have dogs, so yeah, they probably could fly. But that doesn't seem like something realistically either of them would want to do. Woo! As I drop my phone. Yeah, Kira's got a little nub. She can't get it out, which that's the best part about the holder. I'm about ready to take it away from her, though. Dun, dun, dun. Bro! I watched you when I was young. Why didn't you watch us when you were old? Wait, are you saying you're old now? Because you said you watched us when you were young. So does that mean you're old now? I'm just kidding. I'm glad that we could be your childhood. You were my childhood. I get that all the time. And I honestly, it is one of my favorite comments to read. When people come back and find us after not seeing us for years and years and years, and they say, I watched you when I was a kid, or you were my childhood, or you inspired me to do this, it always makes me happy. Like, always. Oh, you're not old. If you watched us when you were young, you ain't old now, because we've only been doing this for 16 years, so depending on how young you were. Welcome back, by the way. I don't know how young you were, and I don't know who was around when you stopped watching, but Memphis is still here. She's 12. Eleanor's behind her back there. She's 3, almost 4, and then Kira's over here, and she's 6. So I don't know who was here when you lost us or when you stopped watching, but you were not my childhood, not even my adulthood. Yeah, but we were a lot of people's childhood. Flying with dogs is nuts. Yes, flying with dogs is crazy. I'm not flying with my dogs. That is not happening. Okay, let's see here. I probably gotta take these away. Dun, 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 dun. Because of YouTube Kids. Oh yeah, we are on YouTube Kids, and it's so funny because a lot of people find us. Let me see it. Yep, I think you're done. Drop. Thank you. We are on YouTube Kids, and a lot of people find us there. And what's crazy is then people don't realize that they can still watch us on regular YouTube. Leave it. Thank you. People don't realize that they can watch us on regular YouTube, so they don't, like maybe they're using their parents' account or their YouTube Kids account, or they're not even subscribed and they're just watching on YouTube Kids, which is a weird thing. YouTube Kids is such a messed up system. Like, I could go on for days and days and days. Hey, drop. I know you can't hear me. I'm taking it. Thank you. Oh, that's a big chunk. You can have it back. You leave her alone, and you leave her alone. She's gonna finish that. I'm gonna sit right here and make sure nobody takes it from her. But yes, a lot of people watched us on YouTube Kids, and a lot of people, now that they're older and they don't use YouTube Kids, they've lost our account. They don't see us anymore because they either started a new account or whatever. And it's funny because a lot of times when I make shorts, that's when some of you guys, hi Eleanor, rediscover us, and you're like, oh my gosh, I remember you. Yeah, we never stopped making content. And YouTube Kids is weird because, like, we put up a video and then, like, 2 weeks later it goes to YouTube Kids. I'm taking it. Thank you. 2 weeks later it goes to YouTube Kids, so you guys don't see them in the same time that they go up normally if you watch on YouTube Kids. Anyway, that's a whole YouTube thing for another story, for another thing. Go get your water. Good job. I randomly saw you were live. That's awesome. Well, welcome back. You can follow us here. You can follow us on our vlog channel at youtube.com/snowdogsvlogs if you want to get caught up even more. I've not watched in a while, but I think Kira was new. Yeah, Kira's 6 now, so that could be. I came right along before you got Oakley, but I went back and watched your older vlogs. That's awesome. There's definitely a lot of content out there. Oh my goodness. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, and the comments did that weird thing again. Hey, get out of her face. She doesn't have a treat anymore. Kira. Get out of there. Just leave her alone. My goodness. Hi. Hello. Ew, don't lick me. You just ate a bully stick. Ew, don't lick me. You just ate a bully stick. It's gross. Go that way. Goofball. Hi, Memphis. How you doing? She's like, I'm doing amazing. I've been watching for 9 years of my life. November 29th, this channel turns 16 years old. Oh, we should have a sweet 16 party. Oh, I should do something. Maybe we'll make a sweet 16 birthday cake. Wait, we can't do that because you have to... Why'd you have to be born in November? Because, like, I gotta make you a birthday cake or something. So, why'd you have to be born in November? No, I'm just kidding. Maybe I will do something. I wasn't thinking about it, but I guess I could do some sweet 16 thing for the channel turning 16 years old, which is so crazy. So crazy that we've been doing this for 16 years. Like, that's just nuts. And I guess we're just going to keep on going, huh? Time for a double party! You should make a Sweet 16 party. Maybe we'll do a Sweet 16 live or something like that. Like, maybe we'll do like a... Oh, yeah, you guys are all about this. Yeah, I'm going to have to write this down. Okay. I don't know if you're in the comments, Dan, but can you remember to remind me that we should do a Sweet 16 thing? Or Jim, or somebody. Somebody remind me. So I can write it down on my list of video ideas that never get made. You know, I had this video idea that I've had written down pretty much since we got Eleanor to explain to you guys how all of the dogs are related, and I haven't done it yet. I'm hoping to do it soon, but I haven't done it yet. You all already ate your things. There's no more things. There's no more things. Do you still watch Charles and Allie? Once in a while. Once in a while I click onto their stuff. Hi, Memphis. How you doing? She's like, whoa, no store. Yeah, I know you are. I can tell. So you guys will see this in an upcoming vlog, but I'll spoil it because I can. Memphis was, oh my goodness, look at the floofs coming out of your hips. Memphis was supposed to go to physical therapy last week, and we got about an hour into the drive and had to turn around because our appointment got canceled. So if you want to hear that super fun story, make sure you're subscribed to the vlog channel at youtube.com/snowdogsvlogs, because that is an interesting story. A very interesting story. And it'll all be explained in the vlog. Eleanor, you smell like wet dog. Eleanor is getting a bath either possibly tomorrow. Eleanor and Memphis both need baths. So far, Kira doesn't, but I want to give the other two a bath before Novi. Eleanor mainly because she's been in and out of the pool so many times, she's starting to get that musty pool smell again. Memphis because she needs a bath. I need to get her tail washed out, and her fur has actually been growing back really well with that new stuff that she's on. So, are you going for it? Okay, you're good. You got it? So yeah, I want to give her a bath. You can see, like, I don't know if you guys can see. See how it looks like her fur is singed? That's the weird part of her tail. And no matter how much I put all different kinds of, conditioners and oils and things, her fur on her tail just looks weird. I mean, it's scrawny, which we know, but Jamie says I'm not supposed to point it out. Hey, you promised you would be good. You promised. Kira, we had this discussion, and then I gave you a bully stick. You said you were going to be good. Hey, who's here? Drizzle's tail is like that. Yeah, like, I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's like, it looks singed. I put, like, different oils on it to help. I try to make sure to brush it so that her natural oils come out. But Cyber Husky, I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if any of you guys can tell. Can you see how soft, look at how thick her fur it finally is on her legs again. She's actually soft again. She doesn't feel so wiry, minus her tail. The rest of her feel the rest of her feels like super soft and super great because of that in-flight coat formula stuff. I don't know if I sent it to you, but the in-flight coat formula is really, really, really cool. Hey, Kira, wait, let's see, what do I got over here? Hey, you want to sing? Do we want to make everybody deaf? She does look good, doesn't she? Wait till you see her in person. Like, I'm sure you guys can tell on video, but she looks fuller again to me. Like, even up in here, she's just so much fuller than this is so thick right here, and it hasn't been in so long. So I don't know if I sent you that stuff, but it's called in-flight coat formula. And I guess it's some top secret thing that show dog people use for their dogs. I don't know. I bought it, and she's been on it for over a month now, and I think it's amazing. Hey, you want to sing? All right, should we make the dog sing? We're like 30-some minutes in. Maybe her tail will fill out in 6 months. I'm hoping so. I mean, I haven't really noticed too much of a difference on her tail. I do have one more thing to try, but I don't know. She's a pinch darker in the grays, too. Yes, I noticed that, too. It's like her gray is turning the color it's supposed to be again, like her dark gray. Good, I'm glad you guys have noticed that, too. Hey. You want to sing? You want to sing instead of wrestle? You want to sing? Hey, Kira! Who's there? It's nobody, it's me. Ready? Is that it? Is that all of it? I got a little bit out of you, Memphis. I got a little bit out of you. You were really thinking about it. I heard you making a little bit of noise. Holy cow, I think I'm deaf. How many dogs just started howling or went crazy because my dogs were howling and went crazy? Bless you. Bless you. I'm going to a game soon. Hope I have fun. I hope you have fun too. Welcome back. I hope we see you around more. Like I said, check out the vlog channel too, because we upload way more over there than we do here. So you should definitely check that out. I love how my cats have no reaction to the singing. Yeah. Some of them do. Some of them freak out. Gilly's ears perked up. Gilly's like, wait a minute. It's the songs of my people. It's the songs of my people. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're floofing out. You're so floofy. So floof. Oh, you need a bath. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something with you. Tulak came out to sing and watch TV. You can sing too. Oh, that's awesome. My dogs napped through that. Oh, geez. Yeah, some dogs react to it. Some dogs don't. It always cracks me up. Kira is so Shelby. Kira doesn't have the yell that Shelby did. Shelby used to have that open mouth yell, and it was so crazy. Have you ever thought of merging your channels into one? Yeah, you don't know how YouTube works. Sorry. No, if you guys want to watch the dog stuff, this channel is for dog only stuff. The vlog channel is for our lives and the dogs. So it is two different things. It's two different niches. It's two different types of content. I know some people will tell you it's the same. It's not. Vlogs are definitely different than what we do here. And this channel, which I kind of talked about a little bit ago, but you might not have been here. This channel is actually on the kids app. So this channel is basically like not anything near what it used to be. Because it's on the kids app, it's really hard to explain. But basically, no. The answer is no. There is this new thing now that YouTube's doing, which most of you guys don't have any clue what it is because it's very new. It's called collaboration. So, you know, like on Instagram and Facebook, sometimes you'll see a post and it'll have two names on it. It'll say like, oh, this post is from GonetotheSnowDogs and SnowDogs Vlogs. So that's called a collaboration. And basically what it does is it makes it so I can tag that I'm a collaborator on a video, and it's supposed to put it out to both audiences. We've tested it a few times. It's very new on YouTube. We've tested it a few times here. It's hit and miss on YouTube, but it's supposed to make it so that like if I tag SnowDogs Vlogs in a video posted on this channel, it's also the other people are also supposed to see it. So like if you're not subscribed to both, you would see it. But the problem is it only shows up in subscription boxes, and YouTube has trained you guys to only use the home page. If you guys want to see something really cool, go to your YouTube. If you're on their phone, go down at the bottom and click subscriptions. Or if you're on the computer, over on the side, click subscriptions, and you will find all of the people that you have subscribed to and their content that you don't see anymore because YouTube doesn't put it on the homepage. So if you really want to support the creators that you love and find their content, people you haven't seen in forever, that's where you'll find it. It doesn't show up on the homepage all the time. That's also why some of you guys will like find a video of ours that's old, or you'll find a video of ours that was posted a couple weeks ago because you're seeing it on the homepage because you're not looking at the subscription box. Because YouTube has kind of, over the years, really gotten away from the subscription box thing. They want to show you what they want you to see, if that makes sense. So always check your subscription box. And not everybody knows how to do it, but if you subscribe to somebody, again, if you're on your desktop, you go over to the left-hand side and you click subscriptions, and then that's only going to show you videos from the people you subscribe to. On the phone, you click on the bottom where it says subscriptions. On your TV, you go over to the left and scroll down. I think it's like the fourth or fifth one down, and it only shows you the videos of the people you subscribe to. So you're actually going to see the creators that you love, and some of them you may be missing them. So, you know, that like you may be missing those people because you're not looking in the sub box. Because basically, this is going to get really deep, and this really isn't about the dogs. If you miss some of our videos, like let's say for a couple of months, you don't watch our videos because you're busy, you're in school, you're doing whatever. So you're like, oh, I'll watch it next time. I'll watch it next time. And then you kind of forget, and like a month or 2 months goes by. Our stuff won't show up on your homepage anymore because YouTube then assumes that you don't want to see us anymore, if that makes sense. Even though you subscribed to us and you love our stuff and you want to see our stuff, because the algorithm controls everything. The almighty algorithm. Wreck-It Ralph, anybody? It controls everything. That's kind of how that's kind of how it works. So basically what I'm saying is check your subscription boxes. You would probably be surprised how many people you'll see there and you're going to go, oh my gosh, I used to watch these people all the time and they kind of just fell off. Well, they probably didn't. It's probably because they just don't show up on your homepage anymore. I hope that made sense. That sounded like a little bit of rambling, but I hope that made sense. Same thing on like TikTok. TikTok on your For You page shows you only what they want to show you. But if you click following up at the top, it's going to show you all those creators that you followed instead. So that's Dan saying it doesn't show me. It doesn't show you what? Your subscription box? I think I missed what you said, Dan. I'm sorry. My comments on my phone aren't showing up, so I have to keep looking back at the computer to figure out what's going on. I saw somebody said something about the hype button. The hype button is for channels under 500,000 subscribers. You can hype a video 3 times a week, and what it's supposed to do, I only see our videos on my Apple TV, never serves us on my PC. Okay, so what Dan is saying is he only ever sees the videos when he's watching YouTube on Apple TV, but he doesn't see them when he's on his computer. The other thing YouTube does, which again, we don't know exactly how it works because it's all computerized algorithm. If you watch a certain type of, I don't see the same type of content on my TV versus what I see on my computer when I go to my home page. So again, that also has to do with if you're not watching us on your phone, it's not going to serve up our videos on your homepage on your phone. If you're not watching them on the TV and you're only watching them on your computer, it's going to get served up on your computer and not on your TV. It's really, really complicated. But back to what is the hype button. So hype right now is only on mobile. So if you're using the YouTube mobile app, there's a hype button only on channels under 500,000 subscribers. So like our vlog channel, our SnowDog Shorts channel, this channel does not have it. But anybody under 500,000 subscribers, there's this new hype thing, and you can click the hype button, and what it's supposed to do is you gain, like on our end, we gain points from it, and then YouTube is supposed to promote the most hyped videos on the homepage. So yes, hyping the videos like on the vlog channel or on the SnowDog Shorts channel can help, but you can only do it 3 times a week, and it's really strange. It's new. Again, it's new. We would love it if you guys would hype the videos on SnowDogs Vlogs and maybe get them pushed out a little bit further. I don't understand why YouTube had to add a new feature when there was already a like button, and you would think that if videos were liked a whole bunch of times, then they would get featured on the homepage, but now they had to add another button because that's what YouTube does. I've been on YouTube for, 19 years. This channel, like I said, is 16 years old, but I had another channel before that, so 19 years. YouTube has changed so much in all of that time. It's kind of crazy. Bye, Drago. Welcome back. Hopefully we see you in the comments more. I'm glad that you found us again and rediscovered us. I appreciate that you're here again, and I'm glad that we could be part of your childhood. I use hype for Dan's vlogs and yours. Yeah, so like I said, it's so far we've seen no difference. I can see the hype points in my analytics that you guys don't get to see, so I can see how many people hyped our videos and the points that it gets, but so far we haven't seen any difference from it. But again, it's new. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. Don't do it. If you're shifting, you're fine. If you're just going to turn around, you're okay. Hold on. I'm going to get her down. Going down? Ready? Set? Whoa, I gotcha. Oh, geez. Dramatic. I gotcha. If you want back up there, you can get back up there. But I thought you wanted down. I thought that's what you were going for. Sorry if it wasn't. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, Eleanor. I love you too. Look at them pretty eyes. Yeah, them pretty eyes. Dun, 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 dun. The crown thing for the most comments. Yeah, that's a top fan thing. Has to do if you super chat or if you comment a bunch of times in a live stream. I don't know. It's something I think they took from Twitch. It's interesting. It just shows, you know, who the top fan is on a stream and things like that. Dogs are my favorite animal. Mine too. Guess I should try watching it on my phone to help you out. I watch 99% of content on my computer. So we have found that most people actually, and I think they're going to bring hype to the computer and the TV. I just don't think it's there yet. But most people watch our stuff on the TV. It's crazy how many people actually watch our content on TV now versus phones and computers and things like that. I have that data, and you know, we can see that data. So it's really, really, really interesting. But I do think that they do have plans to bring hype to the other two places at some point in time. So, I don't know. Memphis is 12. She's 12 years old. Are you getting up here for the leave change? They're changing fast. So, Kevin, most of you guys watched the vlogs from last week. We were actually planning on leaving to come camping last week, and then Jamie had to go to Florida for 4 days because he had to go save his sister and move her back up here. She's actually up in the Sioux. So we were supposed to go camping up there, had to cancel that. Then we thought about leaving just a few days ago, but things were a little bit crazy. John Matthews' birthday was yesterday, so we had to make sure we were here for his birthday. We knew we had to be here for the 3rd. And then Nova is coming up next week. So, and it's 88 degrees. We knew it was going to be hot this weekend. So we're like, well, we're not going to go camping when it's 80 million degrees when we could be swimming the last few days. So I don't know. We were talking about maybe taking a day trip, even just going to like Tequamanon for a day trip, or maybe possibly camping up there. I don't know if they have that ramp done yet up there that goes down to the falls, that big 900-foot ramp they were building. So I'm not sure. But I'm hoping to. I actually was just on my computer looking at possibly taking a trip down to Tennessee in November. But I know it gets really rainy in that area because of the hurricanes and the paths of hurricanes and all that. So I don't know. I'm hoping we get to do at least one more camping trip, but it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Being that you have 3 dogs, how do you keep up with all the dog hair? This is the easiest question I answer, and I don't know how I get asked this all the time. We vacuum a lot and brush the dogs a lot. The end. And it's not to say that there's not dog hair, because there's dog hair. Like, look at the beanbag chair. Jamie just vacuumed this yesterday. He didn't vacuum this morning because he left early this morning to go out to Greg's house, but there's still dog hair. We just vacuum. It's really not... That's how we deal with it. That's how most people deal with it. Vacuum, brush the dogs. That's about it. We might be coming to Florida in January. We are not sure yet. We're kind of working that out right now. Aunt Peggy, I missed your member chat. It says, hello from New York. Sorry, I missed that. Must have been when I was picking up the dog. There are several campgrounds near me. Is there? Maybe we should come south. That could be fun. I don't know, Cyber Husky. Maybe we'll talk about that. A lot of the ones in the UP, a lot of the state campgrounds close October 15th, which I still think is silly. I think they should just stay open, and which I understand, like employees and stuff like that, but I still feel like they should stay open until it actually gets cold. But yeah, I don't know. It's not dog hair, it's husky glitter. Oh, you could not be more right. It is definitely husky glitter. Yes, infinity floof. Oh yeah, my dog, it doesn't matter if I brush my dogs every day. They still shed. It's just, you know, part of life, part of what we deal with when it comes to the dogs. Because, you know, that's what we do. Look at the floofs. So many floofs. So many floofs. Hi from England. My something robot collection is able to keep up with my 4 cats. Oh, your robot vacuum, I'm assuming you meant. Or I'm assuming that said. Memphis, are you comfy now? Look, everybody gived it up. Y'all gived it up. That was what I was hoping would happen. That you all would be nice and good and calm now that there's like 5 minutes left on the stream. There's cows just a couple miles from me. Oh, you know Memphis loves cows. When we had to turn around from Traverse City excuse me, I didn't manage to catch it on camera, but we drove by a field of cows and Memphis was so excited to see the cows. Like, she was so excited. But I was driving, so I'm just like, you can enjoy the cows while I drive. Marquette ones are still open, and I think Van Riper and Michigami are still open. I looked at Van Riper, and I thought it closed, but I'll have to look again. I know some of them, like, turn off the water and stuff like that, which is fine. We can always bring water in. That's not a big deal. But happy, happy, happy birthday, John Matthew. Yeah, he had a pretty good birthday. We had a lot of fun. We definitely did. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Is Dan coming to Nova? Yes. Is Dan coming for pumpkin carving? Yes. As long as everything works out, he will be at both. And everything, hopefully, will work out. That's what we're hoping. Dun, 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 dun. I can't wait till it starts snowing where you guys are. Yeah, same. Same. Yes, John Matthew did a bowling party. We got a little bit of footage of it, so it'll be in a vlog, but he did. He got a bowling party. He turned 8 years old yesterday, which is so crazy that he's 8 years old. We had a blast. We had a dance party at the bowling alley. The bowling alley actually changed their radio to Kids Bop, so they played a ton of Kids Bop music, and it was so funny. It was all kids in the bowling alley having parties and stuff. Like, there wasn't that many people there, but the people that were there were kids. So that was kind of cool that they actually switched the radio over to Kids Bop, and John Matthew knew every song they played and sang to them and danced to them, and I sang to them, and we all danced to them. And I went bowling left-handed because I don't know if you guys know this, but I hurt my right elbow. They say it's tennis elbow. I'm still not sure if that's true, but Kids Bop Kanye is insane. But yeah, so I hurt my right elbow. I'm still not supposed to like pick up anything heavy and things like that. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm ambidextrous. If you don't know what that is, I can do most things both right and left-handed. I can write right and left-handed. When I used to play hockey with friends of mine, I used a left-handed stick. When I play pool, it's left-handed. When I do baseball, it's right-handed. Basketball is right-handed. Bowling was usually right-handed. But like, I can pretty much use either hand for pretty much anything. I've never bowled left-handed, but because, I didn't want to not bowl. I wanted to be a part of what we were doing yesterday. I did try bowling with a very light bowling ball with my right arm, which was not intelligent. I should not have even attempted it. But I ended up bowling left-handed, and it took me literally 2 tries to figure out how to do it, and I bowl almost the same left-handed as I do right-handed. So I thought that was pretty good. I was pretty proud of myself. Definitely could use some more practice bowling left-handed. Haven't bowled in a while. I used to be in a bowling league many, 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 many years ago in high school. But I always liked bowling. So we had a lot of fun. Jamie bowled, I bowled, my brother bowled. We had a lot of fun. The kids were just having a blast. But yeah. Oh. Dan has a life and cats. He can't just stay here for a month. That's ridiculous. His cats would forget who he was. Heck, Crystal might forget who he was if he stayed here for a month. Not that we wouldn't love to have you, Dan, but you're not staying with us for a month. Sorry. As a lefty myself, it's a different story. Yeah, I can pretty much do everything left and right-handed. Sometimes it takes me a little bit of time to remind my brain how to do it left-handed, but once I do it a few times, I can just do it. I don't know why. I've been able to do that my whole life. I'm pretty sure that I was supposed to actually write left-handed because the way I hold a pencil right-handed is completely wrong. But they wanted me to write right-handed when I was in the school I went to as a kid, so that's how I did it. One of my kids might be ambidextrous. He's 3, so it's too soon to tell. Definitely encourage it. Definitely encourage it. Don't discourage it. Like, if you see that he wants to throw a ball with a left hand instead of a right hand, but then wants to do something else with the right hand instead of the left, just encourage it. Whatever makes them feel comfortable in how they're doing it. My parents were never like, oh, you have to do it this way. Like I said, the school was with my writing, but other than that, it's kind of a neat skill to have, to be able to write both right-handed and left-handed and do a lot of things right or left-handed. Dun-dun-dun. What do you think, Miss Ma'am? What do you think, huh? Yes, Dan and Crystal are live streaming tonight. We got told to write with our dominant hand. Yep, I was told the same thing. The problem is I don't technically have a dominant hand. You know, my right hand is a little more dominant now than it was years ago because, of course, you know, I didn't always try to do everything both-handed. But yes, you should always try to write with your dominant hand. I don't think my right hand is my dominant writing hand, but because that's how I learned to write, and it was pretty much, you know, ingrained into my brain that that was the hand I was supposed to use to write with. Again, because of the school I went to, I write right-handed. I can write left-handed, though. I'm glad I could use both hands because when I broke my right hand, yes, being able to use both hands, like I said, I got a messed up elbow. I'm not supposed to be picking things up. I was still able to go bowling last night, so that was pretty cool. I write and eat left-handed, but in sports I'm right dominant, and I can switch. Yeah, that's ambidextrous. You're ambidextrous. You don't really have a fully dominant hand. Or arm or side or whatever. Okay, we've been live for an hour. The dogs are napping. We're going to go ahead and bring this to a close because I have to finish the vlog that I was working on for today. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us. Again, if you live in and or around the Michigan area, come see us next weekend at the Novi Pet Expo. Oh my goodness, at the Novi Pet Expo. Check out our vlogs, do all that fun stuff. And yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream. As always, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay positive, dream big, and we will see you again soon. Thanks for hanging out. Love you guys.